I am a pharaoh's companion, and I am he, the pharaoh. Through the ages, I received many names from the people who came to me in adoration.
Oh, Harmakis, you are my life's safeguard.
Horus, protect me.
Oh, great God, that I might see you every day.
Lord of the desert,
Lord of the heaven,
Sovereign of eternity.
but the name which has remained with me is that given to me by a Greek traveler, the father of history, Herodotus. He called me Sphinx, as if I were from his land, and that name is now mine. Close to the Nile, I watch over the plateau of Giza, over all its monuments of modest or fantastic height. They are tombs.
Civilizations are like islands on the ocean of barbarism. Over this one, the Sphinx has gazed and watched for 5,000 years. At the foot of such mountains of stone, everything becomes minute and insignificant. Man is an insect. Yet, it was men who built these massive monuments. And the names of pharaohs whose tombs they are have crossed the ages. Their glory has defeated time.
Covering of polished limestone on the apex, originally extended over all four sides, adding to the magnificence of the pyramid.
The face of Chephren has come down to us sculpted in green diorite streaked with white. A rare stone he brought back from an expedition. Here he is, in the guise of the Sphinx, carved in Menkaure. A third monumental tomb was soon to complete this immense funeral site of Giza and make it one of the wonders of the world. Though smaller, the Pyramid of Menkaure is perhaps the most impressive for being the culminating point of a vast design. Having built it, the workmen climbed down from its granite flanks and, laying down their tools, looked up with wonderment.
Great and powerful was Memphis, the capital city in the plain which joined Upper and Lower Egypt.
Great and powerful were the pharaohs, who on this side of the Nile built for eternity. Its aim accomplished, the fourth dynasty collapsed. But the pyramids still stand. and the inscription on the one that completed the design claims, "Divine is Menkaure."
Here 3 pharaohs reigned, Cheops, Chephren, and Menkaure. Sarcophagi may be empty, wrappings unwound, yet Cheops, Chephren, and Menkaure still reign, bearing the double crown of Upper and Lower Egypt. They reign over their court, very round, over these small pyramids where their queens lie, over the tombs of their ministers, over the whole hierarchy, sleeping forever. Chamberlains, high priests, buffoons, architects, courtesans, each in his proper place in these funerary chambers, which are called mastabas. For this is a royal palace of the dead, with triumphal perspectives, pavilions, corridors, secret rooms, strong walls. It was a city of another world, approachable by the people only as near as the outer temples, where their devotion led them.
Coming from the Nile, one ascended by a monumental causeway built on the same colossal scale to the high temples, where only the priests lived among the secrets of the mummies. They alone knew for what journey the great barges were being prepared at the foot of the tombs. A journey with the sun. A journey which has lasted 4,500 years. In the maze of this necropolis, let us stand by a tomb like 1,000 others, that of the mother of Cheops, and in it, by the litter, marked with golden hieroglyphs, which she had prepared for the eternal journey by her son's side. Neither wind, nor sand, nor centuries could ever entirely silence the voice of the desert.
Unknown, engineers, architects, a whole people, while the rest of the world hunted wild beasts and sheltered in caves.
Oh, thank you, for your waters flow majestically and fostered this sacred enterprise. One day the desert sands invaded.
With his magical powers, he willingly revealed what he had done, but carelessly too. For Cheops punished the guilty and the boaster equally. On his orders, the courtier was thrown to the crocodile, which devoured him, and the unfaithful woman was chastised.
Do you remember, too, a young pharaoh, Amenhotep II? Never had there been an athlete so strong, so handsome, so fine. His shoulders were broad, his waist slender, his thighs were of bronze, and he could tame at will the wildest horse. His exploits are engraved on a...
This is his triumph. Standing up in his chariot, the pharaoh makes for the dais where his throne awaits him. The court, the priests, the people, incense and offerings. He receives the double crown, and mounting his triumphal chariot, goes to worship in the temples of Harmakis, Cheops, and Khafre. Long live...
reign.